Kia ora and welcome back. My name is ZoeStibi, your vocal coach for today, and welcome back to Minor Month, where I take a look at songs that are only in the minor key for the month leading up to Halloween. And today's video is Take Me to Church. It's a Chakra Khan cover of Hosier's favorite song, so I cannot wait to check it out. Let's see what he's up to with his vocal technique.
My lover's got humor, sister giggle at the funeral, knows everybody's disapproval. I should have worshipped her sooner. If the heaven never did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Now every sign is getting more bleak, fresh poison each week. We were born sick, you heard them say it. My church offers no absolutes. She tells me worship in a bedroom. The only heaven I'll be sent to is when I'm alone with you. I was born sick, but I love it. Command me to be well. Amen. Amen. Amen.
We have to stop it there. As much as I love Chakra Khan's voice, and I think he's a fantastic musician, and I can really appreciate his connection to the lyric is so wonderful. Now, we see the glass there. Could be apple juice, you never know. Some people feel that they can have a little drink and sing. What ends up happening when you do drink and sing, though, is you lose the ability to really feel what's going on at the level of the vocal folds. So you might be pushing more than you really think you are, and you might feel that effect then the next day rather than feeling it when you're actually singing. But I'm not going to pass any judgment. I'm not saying, look, you do you. Chakra Khan can do him. I really don't mind. That's personal preference. Honestly, it's just something to think about if you are singing and drinking.
Amen. 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 Take me to church. I worship like a dog in the shrine of your lies. I tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. I've made that good God, let me give you my life. Take me to church. I worship like a dog in the shrine of your lies.
I'm a little bit nervous to say it sounds to me like that little scratch that's coming into his voice, which we all love, and he's got a fantastic tone to his voice. Just in the first verse, it was sounding like it was coming through on those quieter sections as well. Now that tells me that the vocal folds are not meeting evenly across the vocal fold. Now that could be due to a number of things. That could also be due to being dry, could also be due to, I know that someone said that he was a smoker. Now I am not an ENT surgeon, so I am not going to say it is definitely this. This is, I love this song.
If I'm a beacon of the good times, my love is the sunlight to keep the goddess on my side. Sit a massive sacrifice, trying the whole sea, something shiny. Something made it for the main course. That's a fine looking high horse. What you got in a stable with a lot of starving faithful. That looks tasty, that looks plenty. This is hungry work. Take me to church. I worship like a dog in the shrine of your lies. I tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. Offer me my faithless death. Good God, let me give you my life.
What I'm taking a look at, I don't know if you notice my eyes are like going down a little bit. I'm trying to have a look at what's going on in the back. What's actually happening? He's leaning forward slightly. I'm not seeing a hell of a lot of engagement going on in the back muscles or even in the front of the chest. It looks like a lot of it is just coming from here. Now, it shouldn't really make much of a difference if you are connecting to the sound, but I'm just seeing a lot of work going on here. And you could see there as he was going into the chorus there. You could see like the arm action coming in. Now that could be him trying to bring more engagement into the lat muscles here. So the lats go from under the arms down, wrap around into the spine. And those are our stabilizer muscles to make sure that we're stabilizing through the back of the head and the neck, and also helping to stabilize here in the throat so that we're not putting so much pressure here on the larynx or in the vocal folds itself. But I really feel for him. He wants to move.
Something shiny, something made it for the main course. That's a fine looking high horse. What you got in a stable with a lot of starving faithful. That looks tasty, that looks plenty. This is how we work. Take me to church. I worship like a dog and the strut of your lies. I'll tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. Offer me my thankless death. Good God, let me give you my life. Take me to church. I worship like a dog and the strut of your lies. I'll tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. Offer me my thankless death. Good God, let me give you my life. No masters or kings when the ritual begins. There is no sweeter innocence that our gender sin in the madness and soil of that sad earthly sin. Only then I am human. Only then I'm a clean. Amen. Amen. Amen.
Now, I have to admit, I will say this, I'm having a slightly hard time listening to this one this time because it's sounding a little bit yelly to me. I really want the sound to go down. I really want the tone to come down. I want it to become more resonant than that. And I just really felt like we needed to get rid of a lot of that tension that feels like it's building up so that we can ramp up to the end chorus. Now, Chakra Khan is an amazing musician, and he knows what he's doing, and this is his decision, and that's the most important thing for me as a vocal coach as well, is that every singer that I work with has autonomy over their own songs. So if you give me a reason and you tell me why you're doing it that way, like you do it your way, I'm there to help you facilitate your own decisions that you want to make with your music, and I'm there to grow and to nurture you as a musician, rather than thinking about, no, you must do it this way, because my way is not necessarily the right way. I just give you ideas, but it's just sounding like a little bit too pressured, a little bit too scratchy. But let's listen to the end of this chorus. I have to admit, this is like a little bit too constricted for my liking. And I know probably people are going to be like, what?
Amen. Take me to church. I worship like a dog and the strut of your lies. I'll tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that thankless death. Good God, let me give you my life. Take me to church. I worship like a dog and the strut of your lies. I'll tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that thankless death. Good God, let me give you my life.
So if you are someone who you start singing and you immediately are someone who sounds like Chakra Khan, you have a constricted sound, you have a lot of scratch in the sound, and you find it really difficult to take it out, I want you to be thinking to yourself, can I take it out? And then can I put it back in again? Because that's where the real artistry comes from. Because if we can take it out, then we can also control the amount. Because what happens if you're sick on the day? What happens is if you're going for a higher note, you want to take out a little bit of that constriction. What happens if you're struggling with a note with that amount of constriction? You want to be able to take out as much as possible. It's all about making sure that you've got keeping your options open, but it's also about maintaining a good relationship with your ENT surgeon, getting your voice checked out as often as possible, because they're the only ones that can really tell you what's going on with your voice. Making sure that you're drinking lots of water. I always recommend the Lax Fox exercises. That's these tubes here. I know that Money Skin uses them as well. Actually, you place the tube, and you can actually just use a straw if you like. You place the tube in water. But you can check out my link up here for how you can do that exercise. Let me know what you loved most about that performance. I really love Chakra Khan's connection to the lyric, and I really feel like you feel like he pours his energy into like every single word. You feel like he means it. He's singing from his absolute soul. And no matter what is happening with the voice, that's what we connect with as humans. We want to see the truth. We want to see this connection. And that's what I really love about it. That's why I keep coming back to his videos, because I think that he's such a fantastic emoter, if I can say that, fantastic conveyor of emotions as he's singing. Absolutely fantastic performance. But I'd love to see what you loved most about it. If you want to see more Chakra Khan, check him out here. I just want to say thank you so much for joining me. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you around here next time. Happy singing and have an awesome rest of the day. Ka kite anō.